Thank you all for coming out in the rain to see a play about Beethoven. I've always thought that the piano is one of the most spectacular bits of technology ever created, and it was created 300 years ago, so Beethoven thought so too. And what better place to find some financial help to produce this modest production of two artists than Beethoven pianos. Carl Demler is in charge, and I'm so grateful to them because of what an inspirational place it is to be there at Beethoven Piano. You can see the technicians working, and that's always a great thing. Read up on what Beethoven Piano is all about in the program. And also the Invention Company is my little incipient theater company. If anyone is interested in helping us to promote that and make it move forward, there's information in the program. Please turn off all cell phones, and we'll see you in 1817 in an apartment in Vienna. And guess who's there waiting for you? Thank you for coming.
Komm herein, bitte. Herr Schimmer, please come in. Herr Beethoven, it gives me such extraordinary delight and honor to meet you at last.
I am likewise honored.
This is my daughter, Christina. She is assisting me in the office. Have you met?
Yes, Father. We met very briefly in the lobby of the Munich Music Academy after the symphony in C minor.
My fifth. Yes, I recall. How do you do this?
Very fine, thank you.
The pleasure is mine. Have a seat. Please, have some tea.
Herr Beethoven, that premiere of yours was one of the most artistic occasions of my entire life.
Truly. You exaggerate.
No, truly. I struggle to put into words what it meant to me.
What did it mean to you?
Mean to me? Well, I don't know what you mean.
Not your emotional reaction, but rather philosophically. Meaning.
Well, such power, such grandeur. I can't put it into words.
I'll say what it meant to me. I had the sense that you were in the midst of a great struggle, and that through enormous will you would triumph. I had the feeling you were a guiding light, and you somehow gave us courage to endure our ordeals, no matter what they were.
Yes, you understand.
Christina, that's wonderful. I'm so sorry, Maestro, but we must return to the business at hand.
Certainly.
I have this letter here in which you requested 450 florins for the completion and publication of your next piano concerto. I am very happy to say that Thomas Jensen Publisher has approved of that, so
I need 600 florins to complete the piece.
Well, that's not what you indicated in the letter.
Mr. Schimmer, I'm sure you are aware of the copious amount of time it takes to produce a new concerto. And not just any concerto, such as the cheap entertainments Demler, Klophoff, or Rossini.
Yeah,
But
not
truly
really.
groundbreaking work. It creates new paths out of old art forms.
Yeah.
So, I am certain you will understand that in order for me to complete the piece on time for the concert at the Hanna Music Hall on May 10th, an advance of 450 florins would not be sufficient.
That is not what you said in your letter. You are not going to deny that, Herr Beethoven, are you?
My friend, this letter was written 3 weeks ago. Now I need 600 florins. Perhaps you would like to complete my piece on that salary. Would you like to try?
No. Oh.
It's a All right, let's try something a bit not so hard. Here's some Mozart. Excellent. Now, give some variations on the theme. Prestissimo.
Oh.
Are you going to turn me down because the angels in heaven last week decided to give me glorious new melodies with which to end my piece? Perhaps I'll have to cut off the end of my rondo allegro. Bum 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 ba-dum 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 bum 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 bum. I'm terribly sorry, my Damen und Herren. We must end the concert now at the most exciting part, because the publisher couldn't afford to pay the composer 150 florins.
Beethoven, it's been 4 weeks since... Oh, I see. Excuse me, kids. Excuse me, sir. My apologies. We have some private business to discuss. You'll report 2 months' rent. Otherwise, you shall have to leave at once.
Please be generous, Father. You have no idea what he lives with. Some days he can barely hear his own piano. It is an unimaginable burden. So let him have what he needs.
Christina, are you trying to get me to concede to his terms?
No, I am not. I know you are a fair businessman, but you are also a decent human being. You have judgment and compassion. He should not be judged by the same rules as other men.
You seem to think that I can just renegotiate this contract. I cannot break this contract. He signed it right here. And besides, I'd have to go all the way back to Munich to explain to Jensen why he needs the extra money. And by that time, the printers will be...
Just remember, when you are negotiating with this man, realize that he is understood to be the most important artist of our time.
I am sure he is as great in music as Napoleon is in politics.
What did you say?
I said that you are as great in music as Napoleon is in politics.
Why do you mention my name in the same breath as his? Napoleon has become a dictator.
Well, he liberated France, didn't he?
And then he crowned himself emperor. What kind of liberator is that?
Well, that's what the French people wanted. That's a democracy, isn't it?
No! It is corruption. It is breaking the faith of the people who trusted him.
Breaking the faith of the people who trusted him.
Mr. Hegel, tell my friend here how much I owe you.
Oh, my tenant, even though he is very esteemed indeed and a fine musician, nevertheless is behind by 200 florins on his monthly rent. I have expenses too, you know.
Eins, zwei, drei, vier, fünf. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 200 florin. Consider it done. The contract remains valid. And please, Herr Beethoven, no more surprises. I expect this concerto to be finished by the end of this month.
Mr. Schimmel, I am eternally indebted to you.
Now watch out. You're talking to a
businessman. Well, maybe you should become more of a businessman, Herr Beethoven, if you want to have your music published.
Ah, Gott im Himmel. If I went into business, entire palaces would slide into the Danube. No, I can do nothing in the world but compose.
Everyone at the office wants to know how you can write music of such precision and expressivity without hearing the notes.
I do hear the notes if I play loudly enough.
Have you seen a physician?
They are useless.
I think our friend needs help from the divine.
You want me to speak of the will of God? I don't know the will of God. If the Creator has decided that Beethoven should go deaf, Beethoven has no choice but to accept his fate. I compose in spite of these useless ears. All I can do is use my abilities to express the secrets of the cosmos that have been entrusted to me. I've been given the gift of music. That's all I have.
Herr Beethoven, God has a supreme place in his infinite heart for you. Your courage is an inspiration for us all.
Father, the horse is getting loose.
God, not again!
I'll stay here. You secure the horses. I'll make sure there's no more paperwork with Herr Beethoven. Wait for me in the carriage.
Mein Lieber,
Ludwig.
I missed you.
Oh, so have I.
Does he suspect?
No, nothing.
Come, I want to dance with you. Then we get the orchestra. Gentlemen, the lady requests
A waltz, naturally.
Natürlich. Da 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 da. Da 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 da. Da da da.
I must go. Now you are going to finish that concerto on time.
All right, my love.
Ludwig!
Christine.
Oh, what a precocious child you must have been. Your father must have been so very proud of you to behave so shamelessly.
I only wish my father were proud. Well, that is a story for another time. I want to see you before the next concert. When can you make the duplicate?
I don't know. I can't do that. Munich is such a long way, and I can't think of a possible excuse as to why I would be home for a week.
Well then, I'll come see you.
It cannot be. My father would be outraged.
We'll keep it secret.
I long to know as much as is humanly possible about you. Goodbye, my darling.
Till then, my love.
Now, why are you slowing it down?
I'm playing it slower so I can play it right.
My boy, you are so much more intelligent and musical than either of your brothers. That's why you must practice harder than them. Do you understand? Wolfgang Mozart was traveling in a stagecoach all over Europe, playing for royalty when he was only 6 years old. Now you are only 8 years old. What is the problem here?
Johann, let's eat. Let him be. I hear the orchestra from Leipzig is coming into town.
There's no hall big enough for them. They might have to perform in St. Thomas Chapel.
Do you think the bishop will permit it?
He'll permit anything for a high enough fee. He would permit a pig show for a high enough fee.
And what about you? Are you going to play in it?
You know his sister is pregnant.
Whose sister?
The bishop.
How do you know such things?
I saw her. Big belly.
Maybe she's just gotten fat. Poor dear. Johann, that orchestra may have an opening for you.
I doubt it. They tour all over the Rhineland.
It couldn't hurt to find out. You should go tomorrow morning. We need the money.
Much better that Ludwig audition for them. He would have a solo spot. I'm sure they would pay him at least 50 kroner. Why are you playing this?
He is playing the Heidegger. He could play it perfectly.
Stay out of this, my dear. I know what I am doing. Ludwig, make your father happy. Play the Bach. In the right tempo!
He knows. Don't you see he understands?
Ludwig knows he can be just as good as Mozart, but he has to work hard!
Did you see this?
Read it to me.
Colonel General Washington routs British battalion in Long Island. Yankee renegades overtake port of Boston, claiming independence is near.
This is insanity. Those yokels think they can conquer the entire King's Navy. All they have is farms. England has factories.
But the colonies are much larger than England. Look at this map.
Idiots! Such a futile rebellion. I should have been general. I would have put an end to these dangerous insurrections.
Yes, you would be good at that. But luckily, the Lord has made you a musician. Much safer. And luckily, we have a little musician too.
G natural. No, it should be G sharp. Not G natural. No, no, no.
Johann, leave him alone.
Ow! Ow!
Places. Places. Oh, no, no, no. You come here.
Get
and you
off
don't
of me,
let
leave
I
me
go.
alone. Leave
You
off
places. Now.
Johann! It's all right. It's all right, baby. Daddy doesn't mean it like that. He loves you.
He does not.
He does, Ludwig. You're a good boy. You're a very good boy. Do you know that? Tomorrow, we'll go for a walk in the woods, behind the church, okay? I'll let you sit by the spring. You can put your feet in the water. Would you like that?
Peter, have you ever come here before in the afternoon?
Yes, but not to get drunk.
That's 5 pennies.
Why is it considered okay to drink in the evening, but if it's the afternoon, I'm getting drunk?
Miss, I'll have a coffee. I am a civilized man.
Civilized? I suppose that makes me a caveman.
Yes, a fair description. Watch out, you spill my coffee. Don't push me.
Who's the new girl? She's pretty.
She may be pretty, but she's a bit dense. She didn't even ask me for my money.
She knew you didn't have any. Someone should tell that piano player how unmusikalisch she is.
Someone should push him off his chair.
Do you see that man?
No point.
The one with the pug nose and olive skin.
Oh yeah, the Schwarzer. I've seen him here before, but I never met him. Why?
He seems slightly insane.
Gentlemen, this is not a free pub.
It's not.
But I thought the player, Peter. Forgive him, ma'am. The coffee goes to his head.
2 pennies.
Oh, if it must be. And here's a tip for my disgusting insolence.
Wonderful.
What do you think?
That doesn't look anything like him. That looks like Genghis Khan.
Okay. Can you improve on it?
Wait.
Now it looks like a pineapple.
No, this belongs in the Salon de Paris. You and Monsieur Framelin on the Champs-Élysées.
Let me do the eyes.
It's quite good, isn't it? It's very good.
Ah!
What is wrong with that guy? Perhaps he drinks poison every morning.
I think he's just involved in his own mind. Like a dreamer. Yesterday he was thinking to himself.
Really?
I think you should talk to him.
No, just curious.
Boys can be so antisocial. I'll get you. Oh, excuse me. Those gentlemen over there are geniuses and they want to talk to you.
I've never met a genius in my life. This pianist, on the other hand, is a first-class idiot. Now Haydn, he is a genius, a real artist.
Have you ever met him?
No, but I've heard him play harpsichord once in a concert. I can play better than him.
Better.
Well, a little better.
Esel, I need the flour for the strudel.
What's that you got? Kryger?
It's a viola.
Viola? What's that?
Monica!
You don't know what a viola is?
Excuse me.
Hello.
Yeah, good eye.
I hear you are geniuses.
Yes, totally, very much.
Okay, say something then.
Let's see.
All right, I've got it. All progress of independent minds depends on the willingness to question established precedents of reason.
That's not yours, that's by Immanuel Kant.
I know.
Oh, you're reading Schiller. Let me see that. I love Schiller. What does he mean to you?
I love Schiller. Schiller expresses the dilemma of being an idealistic person in an unfeeling world, when you are surrounded by insensitive people, but you are a person
With a conscience?
Yes! Yes, yes. with a
Liesel,
conscience.
I need that flour.
He describes that isolation. He's good.
Isn't he interesting? You should pick the strange ones. Come on, answer my question. Interesting. Well, it sure can be pretty rude. Do you know him?
I think his name is Ludwig.
Ludwig wants something.
Ludwig van Beethoven.
Isn't that a Dutch name?
Yeah, it's Dutch. It means beet garden.
On Beat Garden?
How bizarre.
No. Actually, I rather like his eyes. They are so deep and thoughtful. But Monica, let's be real. He is well ugly. That girl.
But we have different tastes in men.
Have you ever heard him play?
No, but anybody's gonna be better than that hip-hop man who comes in here.
Here's your flower.
Good luck.
Oh, shut up.
Oh my God!
happened?
Get some water!
Wake
much you know.
That's just awful. Nobody should have so little they can't even eat.
Liesl, get him some broadwurst and bread.
Does all of your family money come from music?
I play viola in the orchestra. I play organ in the church when they need me. I have a few students, that's it. Thank you, you're all such kind people. You don't even know me.
We don't need to.
Maybe it's because you're all artists. Wahre Künstler sind gute Freunde.
I like that. True artists make good friends. Who said that?
I did just now. And there's not enough good friendship in the world to go around. Prost.
Prost. You know, I also write poetry, but I don't know if there's a market for my stuff.
Oh yeah, I know it's hard being an artist. You try so hard for so many things, and people get way ahead of you and you think, I could do that.
It's so true. The patronage system, it rots. It's stupid because it doesn't award merit.
Right, it awards conformance.
Yes.
If you don't happen to know some assistant to a duke or a duchess, then what the hell is there a chance for getting a publishing contract, or a performance, or a gallery opening? Yeah, it's hard. You know, I just want to make some imprint on the world with my music. Something people will remember.
And what if you don't make that imprint? Are you willing to stake your whole future happiness on that possibility?
Yes, of course I am.
Well, if I couldn't make a big splash in the theater, I would run off to the States of America, or whatever they're called.
United States Theater, you should know that.
Now, what would a Dummkopf actor like me know about world affairs, huh?
So what would you do in the United States?
I would start a counter-revolutionary movement to claim the colonies back to King George.
On the contrary. That would find
And again, I'll bring them back to King George. Oh yeah, you would.
Like you.
Like me.
Reactionaries like you.
Reactionaries.
Reactionaries who would take away the hard-won liberties for which they designed a new constitution. A new constitution which...
You see him going off like Robespierre.
Yes. Maybe you're in the wrong field. Are you sure you want to go into music? What kind of music do you do anyway?
You mean when I'm not plotting to overthrow the Republic?
That's right.
You know, I play a different type of music. My own type of music.
Bach, Clementi.
Both. I like that.
Well rounded.
Thank you.
You're very welcome.
Well, Mr. Music, why don't you play something for us?
No, I've got to go and practice myself. Clementi just wrote a new concerto and St. Joseph Church player is my presenter. So I want to play it.
Right, nice.
Sausage, coffee?
Oh, danke.
Hey. Do you like Liesl?
Sure, she's attractive. For a Dutch girl, anyway.
I used to date her.
What?
You don't believe me?
No.
Hey, Maestro, what about you? Do you find her attractive? I can get her for you.
You think I find a girl attractive just because she looks good? She has to have mind.
Oh, a mind! Oh, ik ben Gessen! Liesl! I'll show you. Here, come here.
What?
Oh, mind! Who needs a mind?
I'm so sorry.
Come, you must dance with us.
Yes.
Where are you going? What's your name?
Anna Springs.
I think it's fascinating.
Yes? Yes, he is.
Who's that?
You scared me. I'm sorry, I was just walking past the church and it sounds lovely, really. And I was just listening.
Can't you see I'm working?
I'm sorry.
Come in.
May I?
You're the girl from the pub, aren't you? Come in, please.
You seem to be better than the other day when you painted.
You read Milton.
Yes, I have a little.
Doesn't this sound like something out of Paradise Lost? I mean his celestial visions. it's beautiful. What I'm trying to ask you is... No, forget it.
No, I know what you mean.
You do?
Yes, it does sound like Zimmerton. Who wrote that piece?
I did.
You did? Oh my God, I can't believe it.
It's not finished yet. I feel a little stuck.
How do you get unstuck?
That's a good question. I don't quite know how to get unstuck. That's a pretty funny word, unstuck.
Unstuck.
Yeah, unstuck. That's pretty funny. Have a seat.
So, how do you get unstuck?
I'm not quite sure how to get unstuck other than digging. Digging until you find a new way, a new path, and then bang, there's your melody. Sometimes walking outside helps a little too. Listen to this.
That's just beautiful.
I know it's beautiful. Everyone says that. Can't you say more?
What do you mean?
I mean, there are so many kinds of beauty, and they're all shades of meaning.
Do you mean like lovely or exquisite?
Sort of, not quite. I mean that there are so many ways that something can be called beautiful. Perhaps it's a tender kind of beauty. Or maybe it's elegant, like the church fountain. Or perhaps it's blissful.
Yes, it's blissful.
My word, not yours.
Well, this is so hard.
No, it's not. No, it's not. Everything you do, see, hear has a quality. You have qualities. For instance, I would say that your face.
Yes.
I would say that the word beautiful does not entirely describe your face.
Yes.
Rather, it is sweet and lyrical, like gardenia or hyacinth, and festive all at the same time. It's lyrical, sweet, and festive, all qualities, you see, like this.
What's that?
Just some Bach. Isn't he amazing? I love Bach.
That must be a fugue.
How did you know that?
I guess I'm just a very smart girl. Actually, I read it right here in your book. F-U-G-U-E. Fugue.
I see. Well, you're still a pretty smart girl. What's your name?
I'm Monica.
I'm Ludwig. Sir Efroit.
Sarah Efrot.
Do you have a boyfriend?
Well, you certainly are forward.
I need to know, Monica. My heart needs to know. So, do you?
How dare you, taking advantage of me, girl?
Then why were you sitting next to me like this?
Because I like your music. Because I love your music. But
Never mind, don't say it. I know it's always that way.
maybe I should go.
Then go. Well, what are you waiting for?
You are mean!
Who is taking advantage of who? Ah!
Know my name. Mommies know everything. But you seem to know a lot for a young man. I enjoyed your conversation you had the other night.
I did too. I like objects. They're the new vanguard, like in France with Rousseau and Robespierre, inciting the masses to revolt. France is boiling over like a cauldron of oil. The throne of Louis XIV has been threatened twice already by peasant revolts.
I know. If the rioting continues in the cities, the monarchy is over for good. But you seem to think that that's a good thing.
Well, it's a good thing if the courts run out of tax money and the people starve. Then yes, the riots are fine. Maybe they'll have a revolution.
Maybe it's true. And France is watching the United States and reading Tom Paine and their Constitution. And Jefferson. Oh, John Adams.
In America, they don't need a monarch.
Listen, when you talk like that, Dita and Stella seem to think that you're upset with them.
They do? I'm not upset. I'm just proud, I guess.
But they consider you a friend. Wahre Kunst ist sind gute Freunde. Ludwig, you're not like anyone we know. Listen, why do you concern yourself with all of this when you should be focusing on your music, getting ahead in your music?
Because I'm more than just a little piano player. I care about more than just my little own fate. I look out at the world and I see that great things are happening.
Great things are dangerous.
Some great things can be dangerous too, don't you think so? Look.
You should come by the pub more often.
And moan about how hard it is being an artist?
Yes, definitely. And read poetry.
Yes, bad poetry, right? Victor, may I ask you something? That girl Monica didn't seem upset today, did she?
No, why?
I'm afraid I made a complete fool of myself in front of her.
No, you were fine. We know you were going off to practice.
Not that day. I mean Sunday. I was playing piano in St. Joseph's. She came in and listened and... Well,
What's wrong?
I think she hates me.
Hates you? Why?
I yelled at her.
But why?
Because I don't know why. I was being romantic and I tried to kiss her and she got mad and accused me of taking advantage of her, so she left.
Oh, this is not a new story. Sometimes when a fellow shows affection for a girl, she'll show a big fuss and she'll throw cold water all over him and make him feel like a little worm.
That's right. How do you know?
I've been through it all. You guys just don't know what's the right time to act.
So, what do you do?
You act anyway.
And I did!
And you did, but you acted too soon.
Don't have any patience for this girl's game.
Oh, come on. She's just getting to know you. You need to apologize.
Apologize? No!
Yes, apologize. If you want to be her friend.
Friend? Her friend? I want to be her boyfriend.
Oh, come on, for heaven's sakes. It's not you who decides. She decides. Don't be such a stiff neck. Come on now, come. Go and talk to her. Talk to her.
Monica?
Yes?
My behavior this past Sunday was very rude. I felt bad about it and I want to apologize.
I was... gosh, it's really okay for today.
No, I was wrong. It was immoral. I don't need to be a raging bull just because you don't love me.
I'm the one who should apologize. Acting like a child. But thank you anyway. You're a gentleman.
And a boy.
Well, okay. You're a gentleman and a bore.
So now that we've made up, can we kiss?
Ludwig! We've been looking for you.
Ludwig, look what the postmaster delivered today. Look at it.
From the offices of the Elector of Bonn. What, did I break the law?
No.
Read it. been arranged by the Elector of Bonn for me to travel to Vienna to meet Wolfgang Amadeus Mozart.
Mozart? Mozart?
Yes, for a private lesson in composition.
Ludwig, that is amazing. My God, I can't believe it. Congratulations.
Now you kiss me?
Of course, silly. Let's have a party. This is unbelievable.
Liesel, get the good wine, the good stuff. Spatlaser. Quickly. Beethoven is going to study with Mozart in Vienna.
Fantastic.
In 3 weeks. But the stagecoach takes about 5 days.
So exciting.
I obviously won't be able to practice on the stagecoach, so I'll be spending a lot of time at home, working very hard, and I won't be able to come here much.
I understand. Please, do what you have to do. We'll see you when you get back. We'll miss you, Ludwig.
I'll miss you too, Mom.
Oh, look, if it isn't the mysterious piano-playing politician.
Ludwig is going to Vienna to study with Mozart.
That's incredible.
Ludwig, congratulations!
Thank you, Dieter.
Maestro, will you play for us?
Yes.
Please.
You wanted me to play on this piano here?
Please do.
Yes. Okay, I'm at your service. What shall I play?
What should we play?
You're into politics, why not God Save the King?
Oh, yes.
Oh,
Yeah.
okay, that's fine.
Please.
But how about I do some variations on God Save the King?
Fantastic.
He's so gifted.
He even makes this piece of junk piano sound good. Tita, do you think he'll be famous?
Absolutely. There's not a doubt about it in my mind at all.
Take care. Bye-bye. This is beautiful. Oh, my gosh.
That's so crazy.
Wow, it does look real.
No, actually, that one they ordered ivory from the museum.
It's like antique.
Yeah, they redid the entire piano.
Wow.
Well, that fiddle really looked like that.
Ooh.
I'm sure it is. But that guy looked like him, didn't he?
Yeah.
Look like that? It was pretty well done.
Yeah,
You
thank
guys played
you.
the older Beethoven? Pretty cool. First piano.
So cool. Oh, this is the owner's first piano I've been. That's so cool.
I think the pianos used to be bought.
This is the greatest room. Yeah, right. Oh, you look great with your long hair. You're so attractive, Mayor Bloomberg. Auch zu Liebe. Oh, look at you. Yeah, you get all the pictures, I get none.
No, don't
Make it closer.
Come here, Gary.
Sorry, do your no. We got a better camera. Yeah, I don't have any light.
As a matter of fact, the more the merrier because I'm going to get you too. So. Yeah, you were right. Thank you.
What about my son?
Right.
Thank you. You just take about 5 steps. Okay. Go on.
Oh, I went, changing of the guard.
Now you're famous.
That was great. I gotta get it still. Lovely.
Real quick.
Oh, that's a great idea.
I want to do a background check on you getting there, Chris. You're not in this one. I got to get back to it. There you go. All right, thanks.
Oh, that's nice. Nice. You guys should get you coming in. We did it. You guys pulled it off. It was nerve-wracking. It's over. Did you get a
Remember that phrase that people follow
Did you get a copy of Demetrius' play? Good. It's so great, right?
Yeah, it's wonderful.
Good. I'm so happy.
Yeah, were you the one that recorded it?
Yeah, I'm the one who edited it too. You're very welcome. Yeah. Oh, go for it.
Hello? Anybody there?
I did. Yeah, I think
They should.
We got it together.
Because they can.
They sure are. That is fast. Everybody is in this one.
Everybody's spread out.
Yeah, they are.
And we need you to need the bar people being licentious down there. Licentious, sexual.
That's the whole cast? Nobody missing?
That's everything's here.
Nobody missing.
Nobody missing.
Where is the poster? Right behind you,
Oh,
David.
right here.
Right behind you, David.
Yeah, I'll hold it.
Well, he holds it. He holds it. He holds it.
I feel like I'm holding the kindergarten science class.
Yeah, exactly. Look at me. Great.
Yay! Fantastical!
You want Bach? We want to hear Bach.
Great job. Well done.
intelligent? I don't know.
Oh my gosh, let me see again.
Looking at the camera. Have to do it again.
I have no clue. Excellent. Excellent. Such a sweet boy.
I'm a sweet boy. I can be not so sweet if you want.
Here, hold on, let me get you without a... I don't even know why I have so much footage.
What, you don't want to be photographed?
Oh, yeah,
No, I didn't realize.
Beethoven Pianos is sponsoring this entire production. So we have a nice little budget to all this photocopying and so forth. But Beethoven Pianos, now Carl is the name of the director of the entire Beethoven Pianos. This rehearsal space is free, so we have to treat it super respectfully with these multi-$1,000 pianos. Put nothing on the pianos. Put nothing on the pianos. No drinks or anything like that. I don't know what the policy he has about just keep your drinks and foods very contained, of course. I guess I'm saying the obvious. I want to describe to you the origins of this play, because I think it's important in the sense that you know what they call seed energy. If you've ever been to a big weekend seminar, what's the seed energy? What's the original origin of the project? The idea was about 20 years ago, for some reason, I don't even remember why, I wanted to write a play about Beethoven, a simple little radio play. I think it was a contest, whatever it was, in K something in Seattle. So I wrote this half-hour play about what would it be like if we met Beethoven at the age of 16 in a pub, because that fascinated me, that when someone is going to become a world-great person, what's he like really young before there's anything you quite know? And I also thought, what is the notion of a bohemian enclave in Germany? I think that there are always these little groupings of young, frustrated artists and intellectuals. In any civilization, you have that little enclave of young people who have great dreams and they don't know how they're going to fit into the conventional society. So I wanted to get a close-up look at what it would be like to be there in Germany when Beethoven was simply at a pub being a piano student. Not anybody really extraordinary, but everyone around him says, there's something incredible about this kid, we don't know what's going to happen. So then I extended that play. Now it's a physical play, a Midwinter Madness Play Festival, down at the Roy Arias studio. They accepted my play, and so I added about 7 minutes of material showing Beethoven at the age of 8, and then about 7 minutes of material Beethoven at the age of 46, I decided. That's where it is historically and so forth. But now we have the order reversed so that we start with the older Beethoven and he's looking back. We haven't quite got all the transitions worked out. So what I want to encourage you is that since I'm here, we can make quick adjustments. If something doesn't feel right, please give me suggestions as to words you might want to change, totally legitimate. Or if something doesn't make logical sense, then make a suggestion, because then within the first week I'll be able to say, okay, put this here and let's change that, and you have suggestions for better words or something like that. That's all great. And then after 1 week, I promise there won't be any more changes because there's so little time. We have 3 weeks to the production, but there will be just enough time that in that first week we can have a lot of fun shaping these characters. You four, you're all four. 1, 2, 3. Where's our fourth?
Right in front.
There you go. 4. Okay. You four are characters that I simply invented. They don't have historical precedence, so that gives you a lot of leeway to shape them in the directions that feel more organic to you. And as far as you can either become the character that I have printed, which is one way to go, or absorb that already into your personality, which is a little bit easier to do in such a short time as to use. Just be very natural in terms of how would I respond at this moment, what would I do in that sense. But I think I've made them distinct characters, and you'll see that we can shape them as we're doing the reading. The style, it is a fictionalized account. This is not, except for the essential historical details. The name of Schimmel is made up, but it's a fictionalized account of certain moments in Beethoven's life. The style is important to me. I call it naturalistic, and what I really mean by that is I want our language as we're speaking to be just as you would be in today's daily life. I don't want any staginess. I don't want it to seem like a movie or overly dramatic. However, there's the danger in that naturalistic style of dialogue where people say, I want to go there, instead of I want to go there. Nothing pretentious or ornate. We're using common vernacular language. But there's the danger of becoming very quiet in that sense. I do want a stage voice in everything. Even though it's a small hall, I don't want us to fall into mild little interpretations where we just utter, because that's a terrible habit that young actors in particular getting into, is that super quiet way, but then we won't hear it. So just keep in mind that a strong projected voice, even if you have a stage whisper, even if you have quiet moments, keep them full out vocally, and that's the style. Let's see. Yes?
Evan.
Oh, great. Hey, good to see you. Okay, Evan is our 16-year-old Beethoven, and do we have a seat? There we are. Okay, great. So Evan's mother's Debbie. Is she on her way up?
I don't know.
Oh, you don't know? You came independently?
Yeah.
Okay. Great. All right. So you got the script.
Yeah.
You got the update. Evan has more material than anybody here, so defer to Evan in terms of time. He's going to get this in his head. And we have one of these, okay?
Oh, I can get my scheduling and everything to like.
You what?
By tomorrow, I can get everything to scheduling wise.
You mean when you're available? But we're giving you when we are able to.
I'll be open like all the time.
Oh, I see. Okay. Well, please study what it is that we've got there to that extent. We will give you some extra time because I can always rent out, if we really need to, I can rent out a rehearsal studio for you for an hour or two just to work with you, that kind of thing.
We'll talk more about the schedules.
Yeah, and I'm almost done with this. Thank you. I think, Diego, are you going to deal with schedules?
Go ahead.
That kind of thing? Okay. I think, and Lytza, I don't know that we've really discussed this, but I think as far as costuming, they really should check their home closets first and bring it, after you describe them and what sort of looks we're looking for. And the wig, we're on our way for a wig. We're on our way for a wig. We're there, Diego. It's yours.
Okay, great. So if you look at the schedule, there are a couple little changes that we didn't get in there because of some adjustments in the script. We just need to make a couple notes. So if you could take a look at the schedule, and if you see the character, start getting used to that. That's kind of the easier way to know which characters you are. Johann, you are now, which is Robert, you are now in Act 3 as well. So if you see on February, Sunday the 3rd, you will be called for that 6 o'clock. And I'll be sending out a call every night too. You'll be getting it pretty late, so just check it in the mornings, and you'll see what's going to go on the next day. But this is the general idea. So there's that one, Robert, and at 7:30 Wednesday evening. Wednesday is 6. You see that? So that scene 3, Act 3, scene 3. That's what you're going to be included in now.
Everyone, this is Debbie. She's playing the character Uta, not to confuse because Miranda, we have to explain Lisa. That's the new name. It's the same, different, most of the same lines.
Okay.
But we just switch names. Okay, great. So do we need
please give Debbie a script we have.
This is where we have the schedule.
Evan, yeah, I think I gave you an extra schedule. Can you steal one? Thank you. Discussing it.
No, I think it's really long, but I don't know if we have to before.
So I know I have a few conflicts to discuss with a couple people, and we'll discuss everything, but if you see anything that's really big on this schedule that you can't make, just let me know and give me as much time as you can. And we can accommodate a lot of different schedules. The most important, obviously, in every show is the tech. So I looked online, and we are scheduled for only 2 hours of tech in the theater. Now, because this is a festival, it's going to be very interesting, and we're going to have a very tight setup and scene change kind of feel. Because we only have about 7 to 10 minutes to set up the stage. We only have 45 minutes to do the show, and then we have to strike everything right after that as well. So I'll try to make it a very, very, very specific science to where who's going to set what, who's going to set this, and you'll see once we get into the space what kind of the process it is. So before our show starts at the festival, we're in the green room getting makeup and everything ready, and then we get on stage, everything, and then we go into the dressing room. So we'll keep talking about that more and more as we go. But if you have any questions on anything, just come to me. You can send me an email. I've got my little Beethoven at the age of 46, the seated at the piano, composing and playing and writing and singing, all in energetic alteration. A bell rings. He doesn't hear it. It rings again. He doesn't hear it. Only when he pauses and there's silence does he hear it. He goes to the door, yanks the cord that returns the ring, then rushes around the apartment picking up papers from the floor and straightening his clothes and his hair out. He hears the knock and cries up and carefully opens the door. Andre Schimmel enters, 60, beautifully attired, with a briefcase and a satchel. Behind him, a woman of about 40 years of age, Christina Schimmel. She is elegantly dressed for travel. Beethoven tries to wait patiently. Long pause. A polite knock at the door. He opens the door.
Beethoven, it gives me such extraordinary delight and honor to meet you at last.
Herr Schimmel, I am likewise honored. Please come in.
This is my daughter, Christina. She is assisting me in the office. Have you met?
Yes, Papa. We met very briefly in the lobby of the Munich Music Academy after her symphony in C minor.
My fifth? Yes, I recall. How do you do, miss?
Very fine, thank you.
The pleasure is mine. Please have a seat. Would you two like some tea?
Herr Beethoven, I found that premiere to be truly one of the most memorable artistic occasions of my entire life.
You exaggerate.
No, truly, such conviction. I struggled to put in words the impression it made.
What did it mean to you?
Mean to me? Well, I'm not sure what you mean.
Not your emotional reaction, rather philosophically. Meaning.
Well, such power, such grandeur. Well, I just don't,
I'll say what it meant to me. I had the sense that you were in the midst of a great struggle and that through enormous will you would triumph. I had the feeling you were a guiding light, that you had a sure hand, that you somehow gave us courage to endure our ordeals, no matter what they were.
Yes, you understand.
That's wonderful, Christina. I'm so sorry, Maestro, but we must return to the business at hand.
Certainly.
I have with me the letter in which you requested 450 florins for the completion and publication of your next piano concerto. I'm happy to report to you that that is an arrangement Thomas Jensen, publisher, has approved of. So we
I
can...
need 600 florins to complete the piece.
I'm sorry to remind you, but that is not what you indicated in your letter.
Mr. Schimmel, I'm sure you're aware of the copious amounts of time that it takes to produce a new concert.
Yes, of course.
And not just any concerto, such as cheap entertainments written by Demler or Klopov or Rossini.
Well, certainly.
But a truly groundbreaking work that creates new paths out of old form.
Yeah.
When will you have time to see me again?
I must finish my B major sonata for the concert. I have no time until then.
You would have had more time if you had written in G major, fewer sharps.
Inserts or?
No, do you not have page 6 of 6?
Let's skip it.
Do you have 6?
Oh, sorry.
Okay.
Yeah. Maybe I should cut off the last 10 minutes of Bailando Allegro after all. Then I would have more time.
Not after all I've had to do to get you the extra money. You're going to finish that concerto on time.
Hands as well.
All right, my girl.
Ludwig.
Christina.
She leaves.
There it is. Okay. A few little brief comments, and those are that the German accents, I appreciate that you were trying to do, that's fine. I will not ask any who, as of this rehearsal yet, to do these German accents. Paul, it's fine for you in particular to experiment with the German accent. But we're either going to go with it or not. So over the next week, Miranda, you had something, a CD or something, what's this?
Did you end up getting a CD?
Oh, I haven't got it yet.
Oh, yeah,
I
okay.
did YouTube some stuff. I can send some.
Well, it has to be a light German accent.
Okay.
Light German accent. It can't be like this disordered things like that. It can't be like that. No. It'll be too crazy. So a light German accent. Anyway, so I wanted to say, for now, just American English, and that's fine. The name of the character is Christina. This is, again, simply editing. It's just typos. It's no big deal. It's Christina. We will change them before we change them. It's not Christine. Christina. All right, I guess that's all for that. We're good. Let's keep moving. Yes?
I have to sing certain pieces. Can you just make sure I know which pieces song?
Sure. No, we're going to have music rehearsals that are completely you, me, and piano, and we're just going to work on the music. And it will be very specific passages, and you will be playing a certain waltz on the piano when you do that. Yes, there is an insert at the end of that scene. Don't Bother With Now was added very recently, and it just extends one of those discussions that we had. Are we doing a time check on that? That was 11:20. Wow, it's long, huh? Yeah, well, it's certainly, but of course, And a lot of these things are overlap. By the way, when you see me writing dialogue that's overlapping, try to get that and interrupt, especially this next, the Act 3 coming up. You Act 3 people, there's a lot of interrupting going on, a lot of overlay. Try to get a little of that tonight, a little of it. We'll work that on in rehearsal. Here we go.
Going on with Act 2. A living room with a piano. Ludwig, 7 years old, is playing on the floor with a toy sword. Ludwig's mother is cleaning house and humming a folk song, absent-mindedly. Impetuously, he runs to the piano and starts playing the song his mother is singing. Johann, the father, enters the room with a drink in hand and he observes his son closely, standing behind the piano. Ludwig makes one wrong note and then tries to correct it.
G sharp, not G natural.
He comes over to the piano and loudly hits the G sharp. The boy tries again. Further into the piece, he stumbles slightly. His father slaps him on his back.
Did you like that?
Ludwig nods again. She sings a different song and rocks him.
Rips me up, that scene. This is going to be really dramatic, really emotional. Thank you. That's beautiful. Okay.
Going on. Act 3, Scene 1. A small German cafe pub. People talking, occasional cash register, glasses clinking. If possible, this sound runs throughout the scene. 18 years old, a bit morosely.
One dark hair bitte.
16 years old, a cheerful personality.
That's 5. I'm not sure how to pronounce it.
Fennick.
Fennick.
That's 5 Fennick.
So, Dieter, have you ever come here before in the afternoon?
20 years old, mellow, sometimes dramatic.
Yes, but not to get drunk.
Why is it considered okay to drink in the evening, but if it's the afternoon, quote, I'm getting, sorry.
Keep the American, please.
Okay, I'm getting drunk.
Miss, I'll have a coffee. I am a civilized man.
Civilized? I guess that makes me a caveman.
A fair description.
Hand whacked slightly against the other's coat.
Don't do that, you'll spill the coffee.
The bad piano player in background plays clunky German music.
Who's the new girl? She's pretty.
She may be pretty, but she's a blank.
that might stay in. That might stay in. We just didn't know what you were.
Come on,
no disrespect.
Go on, we're talking.
She didn't even ask me for my money.
She knew you didn't have any. Someone should tell her she's amusicalish, how amusicalish she is.
Someone should push him off his chair.
Should I say Dieter there instead of Stefan? Dieter, do you see that guy over there?
Don't point.
No, him. Over there, the one with the pug nose and olive skin.
Oh yeah, him, the Schwarzer. I've seen him here, but I never met him. Why?
He seems slightly insane.
Yeah, he's always writing something. I don't know him.
Gentlemen, this is not a free pub.
With fake innocence.
It's not, but I thought...
Pay up, Dieter. Forgive him, then. The coffee goes to his head.
2 Fennick. Please.
Bitte.
Oh, if it must be. And here's a tip for my disgusting insolence.
Sing song.
Also, I'm not sure to pronounce.
Dankeschön.
Dankeschön. Dankeschön.
With a sketch pad?
What do you think? That doesn't look like him. It looks like Angus Khan.
Okay, can you improve on it?
Wait.
Sketches?
Here, there.
Now it looks like a pineapple.
This is worthy of Salon de Paris. You and Monsieur Fragonard on the Champs-Élysées.
Let me do his eyes. Okay, can you improve it?
Whoa, that's good.
Everybody.
She should study at art school.
Oh, hey Lisa, that's really nice.
Thank you.
What is wrong with that guy? Maybe he drinks poison every morning?
I think he's just involved in his own mind, like a dreamer. Sometimes he sings to himself.
Really?
You should talk to him.
Oh, no, just curious.
Boys are so antisocial. I'll get him.
Walks over to the other table.
Excuse me, those guys over there are geniuses, and they want to talk to you.
Voice of a 16-year-old, pitched exactly between boy and man, with a subtly aggressive quality. Sometimes loud and enthusiastic, sometimes not.
I've never met a genius in my life. This pianist, on the other hand, is a first-class idiot. Now, Haydn.
Haydn, please.
Haydn. He is a genius, a real artist.
How would you know? Have you ever met him?
No, but I've heard him play a harpsichord once in a concert. I can play better than him.
Better?
Well, a little better anyway.
Pianist stops, calling from behind bar.
Lisa, need 2 tables.
What is that you bought? A violin?
It's a viola.
A viola? What's that?
You don't know what a viola is?
Monica.
Excuse me.
Monica departs. Beethoven moves towards table.
Hello?
Guten Tag.
I hear you are geniuses.
Oh, definitely geniuses. Yeah, we're brilliant, totally brilliant.
Okay, say something, Billy.
All right, go for it.
Okay. I'm Gregory Nissen, and I'm the director and writer of True Artists, Sketches from the Life of Beethoven. So this will be presented at the Midwinter Madness Festival. Now I have with me 3 Beethovens at 3 different ages. The age of 8, the age of 16, and the age of 46. And these Beethovens is going to be playing the piano on stage as though they are playing, but we don't have to have them play the actual music. Evan is going to be portraying the 16-year-old Beethoven as he might have been if we meet him in a pub in Bonn, Germany. Before he became world famous as Beethoven, and so he has a number of scenes there. And Paul Geidel, your name is
Evan Lagache.
Evan Lagache is going to be portraying the 16-year-old Beethoven in a pub talking with his friends in Germany. And we have Paul Geidel, who's going to be playing the mature Beethoven, and by this time he's become world famous, and he'll have this spectacular wig on him, which will portray him as the raging Beethoven, right? But also I hope that our portrayal of Beethoven has many different emotions and moods, and we can get away from the cliche of Beethoven is always angry. So I hope I've put a lot of that romance of Beethoven and a lot of the tenderness and the beauty of Beethoven in addition to the raging revolutionary Beethoven. So that's it, and I just challenged to do this. This is a big role. There's a lot in this role.
Yeah, I'm just willing to take it on and try my best at it. Yeah. I don't know.
That's good enough. This all be edited, so we're fine there. I'm having to do a German accent. Is that a challenge for you to get that light German accent?
I'm working on it at home right now. My mom has a German boyfriend, so he's kind of all at the house all the time, so it's easy to work with.
That's great. Okay. And also this atmosphere of being in a pub, because you're being sketched. I have your character being mocked almost. So you're going to have to play the out guy, the guy who's not really a part of the popular crowd, but then by the end of the play, they are absolutely in awe of your talent. It's a fun, juicy role. I hope it is for you.
Yeah, I'm going to work with it. So.
Yeah, good. And Paul, I discovered him just about a week ago. Yes, recommendation. Paul already is a musician. Paul is an experienced trombonist and singer.
Yes.
And so I discovered to my delight that he could create a very convincing Beethoven.
I appreciate that very much. Yeah, I've been in operas and shows, and I realized I really miss acting, not just doing music. So I'm happy to be on stage again.
This is only a 45-minute play, and I hope in this amount of time we can see a lot of the evolution of who Beethoven must have been, and broaden the culture's popular concept of Beethoven. In particular, I want WQXR to find out about this play, so that if there was the possibility to perform it at the green space or to expand it in any way, that we could do that. So that's a possibility. But mostly I want to contribute to the culture and just to do my part to make Beethoven more than the dog that a lot of people think he was because of that movie that came out about 15 years ago. So to that extent, I hope that we can present a great play on February the 19th at the Roy Arias Theatre. So to find out more about that, of course, you can see online at the Midwinter Madness Play Festival.
Okay, can I just stop? Okay, so this is on?
Yeah.
Okay.
I've assembled the 3 Beethovens here for true artists. I'm glad to say that we have actors at 3 different ages, all of whom can portray Beethoven. We start with Oliver uchitelle. And what do you bring to this role of the 8-year-old Beethoven?
Well, I'm the youngest, and I'm trying to do Mozart and Haydn, and I'm proud of it.
Good. So he's young Beethoven at 8 years old, and then we have Erynn Lagache, who is going to be the 16-year-old Beethoven. And again, at this time in Beethoven's life, what is it that you're portraying?
I'm portraying his life as an early composer and how he was young and in love, as a normal teen would be.
That's right. Normal but great.
Normal but great.
Okay, good. And we have Paul Geidel here, and again, same issue. What is it that you would bring in?
Well, I'll be playing the older Beethoven, thank you very much. And at this point, he has achieved some success and is convinced of his own importance as an artist, and fights for getting what he deserves, getting his money and getting his works out there.
Repeat the last sentence.
Okay, to get paid properly and to get his works out there for the public.
Starving artist.
What do you know? Yep. There it is. So I hope I can contribute something to the current cultural climate and a better understanding of Beethoven.
Say that again, say it again.
So I hope I can contribute something as the writer to a better understanding of Beethoven in our culture.
Gregory should be here in a few minutes.
Okay.
Tell that you were going to be here.
All right, that's great.
Okay. So then, say the lines here with him, and then Uda will say, she yells up from off stage, or behind the bar, basically, Lisa, I need flour for the strudel. So you'll walk behind the piano to go get the strudel.
Okay.
Okay? And then he's got the violin in his hand, you cross over to him.
Oh, so that line changed. Lisa will need 2 tables is now.
Yes.
Why is it considered okay to drink in the evening, but if it's the afternoon, I'm considered a drunk?
Miss, I'll have a coffee. I'm a civilized man.
Civilized, I guess that makes me a caveman.
A fair description. Don't do that, you'll spill the coffee.
Wow, and you even can play. That's
No.
Hand placement.
Yeah, I don't have a still camera. You know, that would be good, stills.
No, she can freeze frame.
Yeah, I can, but that equates to a 2 megapixel picture. Yeah, I know what you mean. It's soft. For cover art, I found out on CD Baby they didn't want that. They wanted higher res.
Do you have a cell phone?
Yeah, but I only have 3 megapixels on that. I have an old one, an iPhone. Let me just do a couple. You know, we can always retake these later.
Let's see, what's the idea? Now the shirt, can I address it with my own shirt?
Okay, definitely if you want to.
If it fits me, I don't know.
I know.
It's a little bit more variable. Yeah.
Nice that way.
Like the 5-year-old one.
I'll take a still, but you just look so good at the.
The shirt fits fine. That's kind of neat.
It's only 1 hour flight and it's 12 hours.
That's good enough to have the collar on the outside. That's perfect. Okay. Now, do they have more collars then? I don't know what to do with collars. The collars tend to be up. They tend to be up, so it's okay. It's okay. It's really okay. Just button. No, I don't want the t-shirt showing underneath. Right. Sultana, I need you.
My photos. Yeah, look at me when you're playing. Maybe I'll just take a screenshot.
So what I want to do, yeah, well, for one thing, we need to have one picture that shows the piano and his face. That now lean way over, put your face very close to the keys. No, like this, let me show you.
It's just a winter skirt.
Let's try that. As close as you can get to the keyboard. And get very, very tight on that. And face out so we can see your eyes.
And look at me in the camera. Or no?
Yeah, so long as you get both the keys.
I do.
And hands closer together.
And look up.
And, well, he's sort of looking, well, no, as a pianist, I know you're always looking at the keys because you need to see where you're going.
Oh,
yeah, try that.
It's like,
well,
here, you
try.
want to do that? And
No.
Take a still. Okay, fine.
Oh, what? Oh, no. You mean me to model? You mean to show him what he... No, he's getting so close to it. No, he's getting so close to it.
I want to, Debbie suggested I take a still.
Yes, yeah, we need that. We definitely need that.
And look at me.
Oh, that's interesting, actually, too. Oh, wow, I kind of like that idea.
Okay. You can look anywhere you like now.
I like that.
Yeah, it was nice.
And this might have a better light.
Okay, yeah, that's a good idea. Other angles are always wise. And
okay, do a few things with that now.
And then when you're done with that, of course, look at me too. Gregory was in the shot. Hold on, this is so great because we can get everybody else. Now look at me.
Does it make any sense at all?
Yeah, I like
go
it.
Go as you are. Have a seat.
But the problem is we're picking up stuff in the back. Good. You held it long enough so I could get a still. Okay, now do it again. Because I was picking up people in the back. I don't like this bench. Make it straight. I mean, like straight.
I'm also in jeans.
That's okay. You're right. Good idea. Okay, fine. I like this angle better. It just looks better because it picks up. Okay, yeah, this is so.
It doesn't matter. I mean, for now, since she's over there, sit over here. And you're now, okay, the same thing, like a hawk. Like a hawk. Now, is that going to work? Maybe that doesn't work. No, I guess.
I like the other scarf. It just looks better, you know?
Than this green?
Yeah.
You think so?
Uh-huh.
What do you think? Do the same.
Because she looks like she's not dressed up. That's the problem, I think.
Was there?
Okay. Yeah, turn and turn.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, no, but I guess there's no way we can make it not look like a super romantic shot, but that's okay. That's kind of interesting. Even the brick in the back is nice.
Can the girl? What's your name?
Sultana.
Perfect. That's how you got to look at me. Do it again.
Oh, she's looking back.
You have to pan to me, and he has to.
Here.
And you have to pan to me too, so I get your face, because it's the publicity shot.
Is this video or is this?
Kind of look at each other, but kind of look at me too. Okay, look at each. Yeah. Okay, I see what you mean. Okay, a little closer the faces. Okay. I think you're too far up. There.
That's nice. Isn't
Can
that
you
great?
do that, Gregory, over the shoulder? And why I get a still. That is a great shot. You pick, Neil.
Okay, now.
Can you go overhead? Overhead. But get the symmetry, you know? It has to be. Oh, that's interesting. Down more.
Look at her forehead. Evan. Look up so I can see your eyes.
Yeah, both of you guys look up.
Look up a little bit.
Look up both, all the way up, like you're looking at the sky, just for the heck of it.
Look up. Look way up. Look way up.
With their heads?
Both of you.
Yeah,
Yes.
Heads up.
Yes.
That's good, but you're not centered.
Centered. I see. Okay. Can I move on?
And look make a good look in your face. Look at the camera, but make a good
And
look.
roll your left hand back and forth as though you're playing something. Da 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 da.
That was perfect for a second.
Now,
For a
okay,
second,
we have 1 minute left, and I must get certain effects when I'm done.
Okay. We can do it again.
Now the thing
You
is,
guys didn't have your eyes
I
open
have
at the
1
same
minute.
time.
He's going to demand that you are
Okay,
gone
fine.
in 1.
As well as the video.
We're getting to the still. We're getting to the still.
Okay.
Lean over so she's. In
Okay.
Lean over so you're way in the frame. Okay. How's that? That's better. Oh, Sultana, thank you. How's
Look
that?
up, Gregory. What's your...
Evan.
Evan, you gotta look
here.
at me.
Or
She's
look up here.
perfect, but you gotta look at me.
Really?
I should look at you? Yeah, that's good too. Look at me, Evan.
We don't see the hands.
Oh, yeah.
Ooh, that's nice.
Because it's... I'm sorry, but I'm not... It's so close.
Okay, I'll move back.
Hey, you can stand up tall, but
All
you've
right,
got
all
to
right.
center it. You have
You
to...
tell me what to do. Tell me what to do.
All right. Okay, you know what? I think I better do it.
This is our last shot. We got to get back.
It's got to almost look like a postcard, you know? Okay, but you wanted the hands too?
Get those hands in there.
I want to do a sideways thing, but that might piss everybody off later, you
Hey,
know?
I like that.
I don't know.
That's interesting too.
But it's not, yeah, but it's
Gotta
not.
show the keys. Gotta show the
Okay.
keys.
I'm
If you move in my direction, you'll show the keys. Yeah. Very nice.
Awesome.
Really interesting. Right there is great. Even for a still, if you can isolate. You're on video?
Yeah.
Play a lot of faith. No, play a lot of faith. All over the keyboard. Noise, lots of noise. Yeah. And I will add this. Look at the piano, Evan. You look at me, and you look at the piano. Evan, look at the piano. Look. Violent, lots of. That's it. Yes, we're done. The shoot is over.
okay, good.
So if he doesn't, you can't. So the D, so take away those consonants. Now I have to show Suzanne here the posture of the piano. Let's do this. Oh, you want to take it on
just,
camera?
Why not? Just keep it rolling.
Look what I'm saying. You see that shows everything. Back up?
Yeah, that's great, but back up.
What? Oh, you mean like that?
Okay. Right on.
You mean like
Get very
that?
little headroom and very, yeah.
Oh, so like that?
About Napoleon.
Is that?
Angle more.
What? I don't know what you mean.
Angle a little. Too much light and you'll be washed out. Okay, the other hand. Can you put it over here? That's a wacky pose.
That's a little bit. That doesn't make
Look at
sense.
me.
Nobody does that. Nobody does that. It's unreal. It's unreal
It's
as
a
far as what.
publicity shot.
Well, then switch hands.
Okay, fine.
Try
Good
left
idea.
hand.
Okay.
Now depress the keys. Actually depress some keys. Keys down. Yes. Now you guide me where. Yes, it's an
I love it.
intense look.
Hold this, but don't burn him out. Don't put too much light on him. And then take the light away so we can get both with the light and without. Okay, I love it. Beethoven.
Depress the keys. Press it. Play a chord. Play. But look up here.
Okay. Well, I
love it.
do that. Like
I love it. Let me get back a little farther.
Scalp, Beethoven.
I love it.
Okay. Is the light good?
Everything's good. Remove the light just for a second altogether.
Those.
Okay.
Like that.
Okay,
Like that.
here you go. You do it again. You did
Okay.
great. You know you're great at composition.
Okay. Now, way back. Yeah, see that? See that? Yes, look at that. See that? Isn't that neat?
Okay, but get this crap to the side. Right?
Like that? Alan,
Stuff to
yeah.
the side. It's not him. It's not Alan. It's
What should I do?
crap.
I love the piano. Well, I mean, yeah, that's pretty good like that. Yeah,
okay.
okay, now do you see what I'm saying? What do you think? Oh, a hand in the air, head back even more. Yeah, see that? What do you think?
Get this perfect. I love it.
Like that? How's that? Hand higher, left hand much higher. That's it. How do you like that?
I like it. Now let me do it. Because I think you need both hands. And some with the light and some without the light. Okay, Beethoven, you look great. Now, if you could die somewhere else. Look at me. And Now look back down at the
He looks like
piano.
LeBron.
Now play with both hands.
Play with both hands.
Dun, dun, dun. Get your head down. Get your head down one more time. Okay. I think we got the shot already.
Okay.
Now
okay,
look
good.
at me and smile.
We gotta rehearse. We're gonna get kicked out of here at some
Okay.
point.
Now look at me and be very serious, like you're dun 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 dun.
Yeah, I like that. Suzanne, thank you.
And get the fingers. Dun 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 dun.
Okay, I gotta end this.
Look.
Bye. Okay,
I think that
please,
could be
let's
it. We got the shot.
Problem is that they're working.
That's okay.
All right, so what should I say?
You don't have to say anything. It's just such a pretty picture.
Well, this is the last part. I have to.
Sure, do your
I have to
thing.
deal with.
Do your thing.
Yeah, but not as lengthy because I have to.
It's okay.